I know y'all looking at this title like, yo, I know he ain't stooped that low. Bro, this is a story from way back when in like 2017, 2018. I'm going to tell you what the fuck happened, y'all, because, yeah, I was desperate. I ain't going to lie. There was a point in time I was getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yo, I'm willing to pay for this shit. What the, bro? But boom, let me start it off. So this is around the time when I first got on the dating apps. I was using Tinder at the time. And this is when it was easier. You feel what I'm saying? But I had matched with this fine thing on on Instagram. Light-skinned thing. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't know what to look for. You know, I ain't get no guide. You know, you're supposed to look for if the pictures are too perfect, get the FaceTime and all that vibe. But yeah. So I'm talking to the shorty. Now she hits me up first. She's like, hey, handsome, with the little smiley face. She got the colon smiley face with the little smear, the little, like she don't use the emoji, she used the colon smiley face, right? So she's like, hi, handsome. And I'm quick. I got my notification on. I hit a the little Tinder joint. I hit back. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Question mark. You know what I'm saying? Real. She snapped back quickly. I'm good. You got Snap? Classic line. If you hear you got Snap automatically, red flag. Red flag. My dumb ass ain't know at the time, right? I'm like, and I ain't have Snap, so I'm already going out my way. So I'm like, nah, I don't got Snap, but give me a second. I'm making an account right now. Desperate. I was like, desperate, right? And then I made the account. She sent me her Snap, right? And then we started texting on Snap. She ain't said nothing wild, nothing crazy, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I took it as a green flag because I'm like, okay, we really going at it on the app. So I told her on Snap, I'm like, yo, it was like 12 a.m., right, on a Saturday. So I'm thinking I'm at a hotel. This is when I used to get on the app Hotel Tonight and just like, I wanted to get away from the crib. This is before I had got my apartment. So I would spend some time away from the crib. I would get a hotel for 3 days just to like kind of get away from everybody and everything. Cause you know what I'm saying? I wanted to have my own place at the time, but I didn't have the funds to do that. So I used my little hotel staycations. That's what I'll call them. So I'm on the app, right? Talking to shorty. She's like, oh, so what you doing tonight? I'm like, the night is over. My nigga, it's 12 a.m. What the fuck you mean? What you want to do tonight? But I ain't gonna lie, when she sent that text, my flag started raising. You know what I'm saying? If you know what the flag is, pause. But it was raising. I was like, hold on, what's he on? I was like, hold on. And so I tilt my hat to the side. I'm like, all right, it was game time, right? And this was at the time where I didn't, I wasn't really sexually like, what is it called? Experienced, right? So I'm very nerd, very naive, right? So I'm like, I'm not really doing anything tonight. Why you ask? She was like, I could come through. I'm like, what do you mean come through? Like, I literally asked that question. I'm like, what do you mean come through? Like, just dumbass, stupid, right? And I'm like, what do you mean come through? She's like, I could come over if you down do that. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I'm like, when I say okay, I'm over here scared and shit, because again, I'm not sexually experienced, so I'm like nervous and shit. I'm like, am I gonna perform? Am I gonna fuck this up? Am I just gonna see her and then, you know what I'm saying, releasing my pants just off of the thought of seeing the shorty? So I'm like, okay, I'm down to do that, you know what I'm saying? I already had like, I was thinking of going to, I was next to a CVS. I was going to get like a Twisted Tea or a Mike's, that's what it's called. Because the Mike's be hitting. The Twisted Tea, I don't think they had that back then. But I was going to get a Mike's, you know what I'm saying? Something calm, something vibe, you know what I'm saying? Get a little Uber Eats, a little picnic in the hotel. Like I had the whole thing set up in my mind, right? Then the shorty hit me with a curveball of death, right? She was like, could you pay for my Uber on the way here? I was like, my gut was telling me something. But my other head was telling me another thing. You feel what I'm saying? My gut was like, bro, do not do this dumbass shit that you about to do, bro. My ass was like, okay, I'm cool with sending you the Uber bread and this, that, and the third. No, she said send me bread for the Uber, right? That's what I just said. What the fuck? Like, come on, right? She said send me bread for the Uber, right? So I'm like, at the time, I'm penny pinching at the time. I don't really got it, so I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be like, if I send this bread and she do some fugazi shit, I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be livid. right? Right? So I'm just like, I thought about it. I was like, I don't know if I could really do that. You know what I'm saying? I could, like help you out on the way back or some shit like that. But I can't really do that right now, right? But she's like, oh, I guess you really don't want to see me then. I ain't gonna lie, that got me. That got me, gang. So I was like, nah, it's not that. You know what? Let me see what I could do, right? So I'm like, I said, let me see what I could do. I'm looking around. I'm looking at my account. I'm just like, shit. I probably got like $800 in my shit. So I'm really like, I don't have rent at the time. $800 is pretty good for someone don't have rent. You know what I'm saying? Young blood, like 21, 22, right? Young blood. Looking at my shit, I'm like, yo, am I really about to do this shit right now? Right? So I'm just like, how do you want me to send me the money? Send the money, because we didn't have like Apple Pay and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was like, get a Google Play card. I'm like, what the fuck? You know the little gift cards, the little Google Play gift cards? She's like, yeah, do that and then send me the verification code. I'm like, I asked her, I said, why do I have to do all that? Why can't I just send it through Cash App or something like that? Like, why do I have to send it through Google Play? She was like, I just have a funny situation. Like, giving me the rigmarole of the payment method. I'm trying to pay up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pay for the cheeks. You over here bullshitting, right? So she's like, oh, you gotta just get a Google Play store. Are you nearby? Like, giving me the whole rundown. Guess what my dumb ass do? I'm like, okay. I'm right next to the CVS, so it's not that much of a hassle. It's like a 3-minute walk, right? I go to the fucking CVS. Guess what my dumb ass do? I get the Google Play card. I'm a bot. I deserve this shit at this point. At this point, I deserve it. So I get the Google Play card, right? They telling me at the John, they like, oh, you got to be careful with these cards because some of them is null and void and they can bounce your, like, they can do like some scammy shit with it, right? The dude behind the counter was telling me, like, just be careful with these cards. They can be, we've had a lot of situations with them. I'm just like, all right, I'm just like, yo, I just want to see shorty, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the flick, you know what I'm saying? We have a good conversation. We going back and forth. A calm cash play ain't nothing crazy, right? I ain't gonna lie, it was like 120. I don't know what taxi cost that much, but I don't know, bro. But hey, right? These niggas are slapping their forehead right now like heck. You are contributing to the simping. You are you gotta recalibrate, gang. But listen, I was desperate at the time, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. All right, so I get the Google Play card. I put like 50 in that John, right? I'm not giving her the whole 120 because I'm like, I give you half now, I give you half later, whatever, that kind of vibe, right? Just enough to get to me, right? So I get the card, right? I'm like, all right, I got the verification code. I sent it to her, right? I sent the verification, like the little code that they got, the little scratch off code, whatever token to get access to the bread. I sent her the John, and then she said, thank you. And then she sent me like some very explicit pictures, right? And then I was like, let me know when you on the way. I'm going to go shower and shit, right? So I get in the shower. I'm geeking. I'm like, I'm about to get some patata. I'm about to get right. Oh, God. Right? I'm thinking I'm about to get right. Thinking my shit. I had my little razor. I had the blue, you know the little packs, the little blue razor? You know what I'm saying? That come in packs of 3s. I think it's called Blick, whatever the fuck. It's the little blue packs. They got the yellow pack, and then they got the blue pack. I had the blue John. I was shaving my shit, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure my shit crispy clean. I gotta make sure that shit got a taper fade. You know what I'm saying? So I do my shit, I shower, right? And I'm like excited. So I had my phone on the side and shit. Like when I get out out the bathroom, I can see my phone, right? I go to the shit. I don't even dry myself. I'm coming out wet out the bathroom. I'm coming out like this. Coming out wet out the bathroom, right? I look at my phone. I go to the Tinder app. She only said thank you. Like she didn't respond to my message of me saying, let me know when you on your way. So I'm like, my heart dropped to my ass so fast. I'm like, oh nah. Like the worst shit started playing in my mind. I'm like, yo, did I just get scammed? Like, am I getting scammed? Like, did I just get scammed? I'm like, yo, you okay? At first I'm like, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Trying to play cool, right? I'm like, you okay? Right? I get back, I drive myself real slow. I'm driving myself to let the time pass and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I really hope this ain't no bullshit, bro. I drive myself off and shit, right? And I put my phone face down, right? Pick my phone up, look around, go on the Tinder app, still no message, right? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo? So I text Shorty, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, you say he's gonna be on the way, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, what the fuck? Like, I text that, I sent the message, I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, you say he's gonna be on the way, like, are you still gonna make it? Like, what's going on? My dumb ass ain't even know I'm getting played right now, right? Put my phone back face down. Put my clothes on and shit. Put my deodorant on. Put my lotion. I was using shea butter at the time. You know, not shea butter. I was using cocoa butter. That shit dry my skin out like a motherfucker. I can only use shea butter now. I don't know what it is about lotion. It just doesn't work for me. I have to use shea butter, right? Right? So I do my thing. I take my time. I get to my, you know what I'm saying? I just let time pass. Flip my phone back over. I look at the John. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm on my way right now. I'm like, okay. So we back on the game now. I'm like, I get hype again. I'm like, okay, bet. Just actually send me your number. Let's get on FaceTime. Now I'm thinking smart, right? So she sends me her number, right? I'm like, hey, this is so-and-so. She like, yeah, it's me. I'm about to make my way. And then she sends her, like another picture of herself, right? And shit like that. And then she sends the general area that she's in. And I'm like, all right, bet. Right? I said, yo, can we FaceTime real quick? And then she was like, Waits like 5 minutes. I'm uneasy again. She's like, sure, right? So she calls me on FaceTime, like, I'm like looking in the mirror and shit, my shit crispy, making sure I'm good. I put a hat on, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, just to make sure I'm good, you know what I'm saying? And then I get on the phone, right? I got my shit posted up. I made sure the hotel lighting good, you know what I'm saying? Everything Gucci, so I look in my best light, you feel what I'm saying? Why the fuck Shorty got me looking at the ceiling? Why the fuck she got me looking at the ceiling? I'm like, yo. I open up the phone like, you know what I'm saying? Calm energy, right? Just trying to make it welcoming, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come off too intense because you about to come meet a stranger. If I'm over here like, yo, what's good, bitch? She's gonna be like, what the fuck is this nigga on, right? I'm trying to keep it calm, like, what's up, right? She's like, nothing. But her voice was a little strong. I ain't gonna lie, her voice was a little strong. You know, you know how a dude be trying to pretend like they a shorty, you know what I'm saying? That's what it sounded like. It sounded like a dude trying to pretend that there was a girl. Like when I do the, hey guys, it sounded like that. So I was like, yo, let me see your face. Like, why you showing me the ceiling? Like, it's mad dark. Like, I'm trying to see your face. And aren't you supposed to be getting ready? Like, what's going on? She was like, yeah, I'm just feeling a little insecure right now. I'm better in person. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want you to feel. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to make you feel insecure. I can understand that. I probably feel the same way too. Feed into her bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So we keep talking and shit like that, and like 10 minutes go by, and I'm just like, yo, you ordered the cab yet? She was like, I'm trying to, but like it's not going through. I don't know what's happening with my account right now. I'm like, what is it saying? Send me a screenshot of what's going on. She's like, it's weird. Like I can't really explain what's going on. It's just acting mad weird right now. I'm just like, share your, like show me a screenshot so I could help you, so I could assist you, so we could, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like 1:30, 2 a.m. damn near. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, show me the flick. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing everything but not showing the flick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, if you can't show me like what you're doing or what's happening, I can't really assist you. You know what I'm saying? I'm tech savvy. I know computers and shit like that. Like I'm used to navigating around issues like that. She was like, hold on, let me call you back. My nigga, what? Now it's been like damn there 2 hours. We was been supposed to link. The excitement started to dwindle down, my nigga. I don't know why I still at this point had hopes that I was gonna link this shorty. I'm a bot. I'm a dumbass. Right? So now I start getting mad. I start getting mad because I'm like, yeah, I'm getting played, right? So I'm like, I tell the shorty, I ain't gonna lie, keep the bread. Obviously, this is some weird shit going on. I don't really give a fuck. You got it, right? And she was like, nah, why you being like that? Don't be like that. And then she calls me back again, right? And I look at my phone. Guess what I do? She's like, yeah, it looks like it's starting to work now. Could you send me another 25? I'm like, why you need another 25 for? I already said that I'll send you the rest of the bread once you get here. Like, we could do that. She said, nah, I need it right now because, like, I tried to transfer some of the bread to my other credit card, and now it's like it took some of the money out, and just give me this bullshit. And I'm just like, I ain't gonna lie, shorty, you bugging right now, and I'm actually good. I'm good. You got it. Like, just stop hitting my phone up. I ended the phone call. I was hot, but it's my fault. 100% my fault. I'm a bot. This was actually a scam play, right? Scam deluxe, and it was a terrible play. But I got caught because I was desperate, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm just laid up in my bed and I'm hot. I went to the bed. I was hot. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I deleted the app, right? Wake up next morning, look at my phone. I got like 4 or 5 fucking missed calls by this shorty. And she texted me like, you trying to link up today? I'm like, I just look at my phone. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Why would I want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, after all that, you think I want to link up with you? Like, you turned me off. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, she was like, what the fuck? Like I don't understand. Like, you got the bread. Why you still want to link up with me? Like, I'm a bot, but I'm not that much of a bot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got the bread. Be okay with the win, bro. So it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Never, if you learn anything from this particular scenario, bro, if a shorty looks just too good to be true, she don't get on the FaceTime, she hits you with the Snapchat, automatically, red flag, gang. Red flag. If it sounds like it's a bot talking, or when you get the number, it's green bubbles, very rarely a girl has an Android in these times, right? It's looked down upon. Like, if I was walking around with an Android on the Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, yeah, I'd probably get no matches. I ain't gonna lie. So if you got an Android, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's not a good look. So social norms, it's not okay to have a droid. They be like, bro, you got an Android? What the fuck? If she see a green bubble, she's not. Turn off. As crazy as it sounds, it's a turn off. You know what I'm saying? You better off doing the approach in real life, bro. But yo, I'm not gonna say I couldn't believe it. At the time, I couldn't believe it. I was so fucking naive. But ever since that one instant happened, I was like, yo, I gotta be on my P's and Q's, bro. That was $50 down the drain, bro. $50 down the drain. I was tight. I stayed in that hotel dolo for the rest of the joint. I was chilling by myself. I was watching my anime. I was like, yo, I'm good off the shorties for a little bit, bro. That shit got me tight. And I low-key felt like it was a dude pretending to be a shorty. There's dudes that do that on the app. They'll have this profile, you know what I'm saying? Because they know that guys are gullible, like me, bot. You know what I'm saying? And that they would, you know what I'm saying, spend a little bread. You know what I'm saying? And they got my dumb ass. Got me good. Got me clean. You know what I'm saying? If you are in desperate need of some female attention, go to the strip club. You gonna have better odds there, gang. Let her bust a little wine on you. Bust a little something on you, gang. But doing this exchanging bread on the tin, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, bro. That is a recipe, and it's illegal. Don't do it. Illegal, legally. You know what I'm saying? It's not legal, legally. All right? It's illegal, legally. I gotta say it like that so YouTube don't be on my wood. You know what I'm saying? It's illegal, legally. You know what I'm saying? I really sat here and thought that I was about to have some fine light skin on my body. Sending me provocative pictures and shit got me riled up. I done took time to get my shit a shape up. And I don't even know if it's a she. They violated. I'm thinking I'm about to get right. Over here hyping shit. It's like when you give a kid candy and then they open the candy, it's a broccoli inside of it. Like, my nigga, you just got me tight, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this ain't no long story time, man. Follow me on Instagram, man. I know y'all gonna have a lot to say in the comments. Like, yo, heck, you used to be a bot. I'm not gonna lie. And this is like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Man. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have many dumb moments. I think it really was off of desperation. I've had many desperate moments, man. Control your desperation, man. Find something to do, right? Do not do what I did, bro. I done got caught way too many times with the scams, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get real creative with some of them, bro. Real creative, son. And you just gotta be careful, okay? And it's easy to spot, but if they could get you on an emotional hook and to catch you in a vulnerable state, you're gonna throw that bread. You know what I'm saying? But use your discernment, bro. If your gut is telling me, if your gut is telling you something, if I had listened to my gut, I would have had that $50 today. But I ain't listened to my gut. So with that being said, I got scammed, right? When when I look back on it now, I'm like, yo, I'm a dumbass. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like nowadays it's so much more obvious. Like I just be like, okay, yeah, nah, I'm good. Off the pictures I could tell. I'd be like, nope, them shit's a little too HD. Them shit's a little too, and they got the AI shit now, so they could literally grab a shorty's face and then have it create its own body, physique and shit like that. So you could get catfish like that too. It could be them in the face, but they could probably have like AI create the whole other half of their body. And then you meet them in person, it's like, oh, this not what I saw. I got stories on that too. That happened this year. Linked up with a shorty. Fine in the flicks, you know what I'm saying? In person, I don't know if it was a Snapchat filter, something. She did not look the same. She did not look the same, gang. She didn't look the same. All that saying, like, it wasn't good. I had one date with her. That was it. I'm good. I told her, we good as friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you deceive me like that? I look exactly the way, I don't look exactly the way I look in my pictures. A lot of people say, a lot of girls that I've been with, they say I look better in person. But, I like, what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? It's not like what you see is not what you get with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it ain't quite that with the shorties. Like, the filters is out of line. They be filtered up, bro. Like, if you see a shorty using a filter in every fucking picture, be careful, gang. Be careful. Be careful. Right? People gonna be like, oh, it's just a filter. No, the fuck it's not. If they can't take one single picture without a filter, no, the fuck it's not just a filter. It's not. Them filters is good, too. They real subtle. They remove blemishes. Some of them bring out certain features. Like, it's really advanced. It's going to get worse, right? But yeah, man, follow me on Instagram, bro. If y'all have any clips y'all want me to react to, definitely send it. I know y'all like, yeah, this heck, bro. Bot. I was a young blood, bro. Let me rock. Bro was like, it don't matter, bro. When I was young, I wasn't doing no dumbass shit like that. Hey, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. But hey, suck your mother blood clot. Go subscribe to the blood clot.